guys, welcome to another episode of Up Pompey. This is the first episode of the second season, and as you know, if you've watched the last episode, we are in League One for the second season. We did win the league last season, so just going to go through basically through a few things before we get into the game. I think first things first, we'll look at the transfers now. Anybody who knows me playing in this game, as far as this game is concerned, will know that I like to change my team around quite a lot. I like to make a lot of transfers and things like that. Now, if we go into the transfers, then that Ryan Colburn, the guy from the youth intake, Leeds have been trying to buy him for around stupid amounts, like 155k. I'm not selling them for 155k. This isn't going anywhere either, Andre Wisdom, to us on loan from Liverpool. But, transfer history. As you can see, we've spent a lot of money again, and we haven't got any money back. So I am looking to sell a few players, but we'll go through it anyway. Christian Cohen, he's a regen from Cambridge. He's got some decent stats, according to his report. It's 3.5 star potential. Defensive winger apparently, but we're likely to play him more in this role if anywhere, or maybe in a 4-4-2 here. We are a few of these players I'm thinking about bringing in and then looking at selling in the future, because he joined 78k. Maybe we can get a bit more for him. Ray Short from Accrington Stanley. You can play anywhere in these 4 positions. Now that is very useful, having someone who can play in all 4 of those positions. 2.5 star potential, that has dropped since I signed him, but again, only 40.5k. I think we can make a bit of money off him. Francis Diallo from Dagenham and Redbridge. He's a 4, possibly 5 star goalkeeper. 130k he cost me from Dagenham. He's got some very good stats for a goalkeeper. Command of area and the aerial reach, kicking, one-on-ones, things like that, they're very high already, so hopefully his progression can continue. Tom Blackman, signed from Eastbourne Borough, now 5k for a 3.5 star potential player, a striker as well, target man, possibly even an attacking midfielder. I'm not too sure about attacking midfield, but 5k for someone who's already worth 4.8. If we were to sell him, we'd get more than that. So, you know, again, it's another bit of business that I've managed to do. Zach Plummer from Accrington for 200k. Now, this was a lot, but with those stats, finishing 12, composure 12, accelerations 14, for potentially 5-star player and valued at 98k. Hopefully he'll be worthwhile bringing him for 200k, but I'm not too sure at the moment. Wes Sanders, again, 4, possibly 5-star player. I've noticed a lot of regens have these stupid mohawks. He has a lot of very high stats like flair, leadership, decisions, natural fitness, aggression. They're all very high, so maybe he'd be played in probably in this position, if at all. He signed from Bishop Stortford for 7,000. Ronnie Monk, now he is one of the players that I'm quite excited about. 3.5 stars, admittedly, but poacher. He's got some decent stats again. Signed him for 99k off Cambridge. Gary Butler, he's a potential 5-star player as well. He's a target man, 14 finishing. Already his stats are going way up, so maybe, just maybe, he can get a chance to show what he's worth here. Then we also brought in Jason Pryderch from Wales, Welsh team Wrexham. Again, another target man. His stats aren't too great, or maybe as a defensive forward, because his finishing doesn't matter so much. His stats aren't great, but he did score 1 goal in 3 games in pre-season, so 79k. Hopefully we can sell him on for a bit more than that in the future. Elmo Hertog, now this was a gamble from the start. I signed him, I couldn't see any of his stats, Um, he was 18 years old, and I thought he's an attacking midfield, right attacking midfielder. Couldn't scout him. I thought, do you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. And unfortunately, he's only 1.5 star. Signed him on a free transfer though, so maybe we can loan him out, get some money back on him from wages, and then look to sell him in the future. Jonathan Cassidy from Glentoran, another goalkeeper. He's only 3.5 stars, but you know, again, he's got a chance to prove himself here. Signed him for 87k. These scores are all just regens up until I think this is the last. Oh no, that was the last one. Gary Boylan, right back. He'd probably be used as very good stats. Some of his stats are very good. 3.5 star. He's only 20 years old. Signed for 65k. Sent straight on loan to Stevenage. Again, I think he's one of these players. He's like Jamie Mulhall. He's got the potential. He just needs to realise it. And then onto some of the actual transfers for the first team I've been making. Shane Griffin signed on a free transfer from Reading. He's done very well in pre-season. He's played 3 games for us, and he's looked good. He can play in that left back area or centre back, which I found very important. I thought this is the most important place though, left back, having some cover for Ender Stevens or maybe even a first team player there. He is actually down in third as far as the best players in that position go. John Marcus signed on a free transfer. Basically, I just wanted a couple of backup players up front. He's, as I say, signed on a free. His potential's decent. 3.5 stars. Current is 3 stars. He's a good player for most teams in League One. His record's not great, goal scoring wise, but I know on FM 15 he could turn into an absolute demon of a goal scorer. After John Marcus, signed Chris Chandler. Now this, I'm really happy with this signing. He's been brilliant for us. He's 4 stars, 25 years old, signed from Doncaster, I believe. Yep, on a free transfer. He's looked brilliant in pre-season. 7.72, 2 assists and 1 goal in 5 pre-season games. And he can play left back, centre mid, left wing. He can even play up there if needs be. We might have to train him up there, but he can play anywhere down that left side, and that is very important to us. He looks a very, very good player. Ishmael Miller, who I was looking at last season, finally signed him. 3.5 star current and potential ability. Again, hopefully, maybe back up. I'm not too sure. He might even be our first choice striker. He's done alright in pre-season, 2 goals in 5, or 2 goals in 6, sorry. But another free transfer, and I don't think he's on a huge amount. Oh, he is actually. He's on 6.75k a week, but I suppose it's one of those things. I mean, his stats are decent for a target man, so that's another player we've brought in. And then Connor Mallon from Dungannon, 16 years old, 5-star potential, finishing a 14, 69k. Another one of these players who I think he was actually brought in by my my head of youth development. Brought him in. We've got a lot of strikers now, but unfortunately it's only to those bottom 3 are youth. They're midfielders, those 3. Chaplin's more of a midfielder, Naismith's a midfielder, so we've only really got 3 strikers in our first team. But again, chance of him getting somewhere for us. As far as outs go, Paul Hall is left on a free transfer. He was released. He was a regen. He's got Tommy Scott. Again, has also left. Nicky Hall, Mike Palmer, Elliot Milton, Tom Sheriff, Fotis Marathonitis, Max Lee, Kevin Mothorpe, Grant Laidler, Kevin Baxter, Chad Field. He isn't a regen. Neither is Snorstrand Nilsson, or obviously Ben Tollett. They've all left on free transfers. Dory Yates went to Sutton on loan, Alex Bass to Macclesfield, Calvin Davies back to Torquay, Jamie Mulhall has now gone to Tranmere on loan. Arda Havart was released on a free transfer. He was not good enough to stay, and it freed up some wages for us. Gary Boylan has gone on loan to Stevenage, obviously, as I said a minute ago. Harvey Bradbury, son of Lee Bradbury, they have a Mollyville manager, is at Aldershot on loan. Usman Saidi is at Gosport on loan. Sam Saunders, I've just got rid of on a free transfer. He's a one and a half star player. He's now at Gateshead. Kevin McDowell left on a free transfer to Bognor, and Christian Oxlade-Chamberlain has left for York, obviously the brother of Alex. So let's have a look at how we've done in pre-season. Now, the first game, 4-1 win against our under-21s. Ben Close, Carl Bennett and Harvey Bradbury got 2 after he came on as a sub. I think he came on about... what time did he come on? He came on in the 69th minute, scored in the 81st and 82nd. He did alright. Tom Blackman with the goal, obviously one of the youth players that I brought in, with the goal for the under-21s. That was followed by a 1-0 win against Havant, not quite the 9-0 we smashed past them last season. Mason Bennett with the only goal of the game. He has obviously now left after his loan deal ran out. Then Gosport 2, Portsmouth 2. Justin Bennett put them 1-0 up. Connor Chaplin equalised. Jamie White made it 2-1 to them, and Ben Close with the equaliser on the stroke of half time. Wrexham we beat 3-1. Chris Chandler with his goal. Christian Burgess on the 37th minute, and then Ishmael Miller on the 39th minute made it 3-0 before Charles Banya got a goal back in the 40th. We then lost 2-0 at Swansea. Ada and Bafatimbi Gomis with the goals, and I think we matched them for a lot of the game. They didn't look anything special compared to us. They had a few obviously second team players, but they had a lot of their first team players as well. The likes of John Joe Shelby, Ashley Williams, Carl Norton, who's there now, Fabianski, Gomis, so AU, Jack Hawke. So we did alright against them. I didn't have any complaints with that. We then beat Prestatyn 3-0 away from home. Connor Chaplin with a hat-trick. We were playing him in that striker's position as a poacher, brought him on at half-time, and he scored a hat-trick. His stats look incredible now. His ability is now 3.5 star. Potential is potential 4, maybe 5 star. I don't know if potential be a Sky's Bet League Championship attacking midfielder in the future. Yeah, I'm happy with that. He's now overtaken Roberts as our best attacking midfielder. He's quite low on our strikers, but he has done a good job. Then we followed that with a 4-0 win away at Newport. Bennett, Howison, Chaplin again, and Matt Tubbs with the goals. Drew 1-0 with Chester, Johnny Hunt and Carl Bennett with the 2 goals. We were 3-0 up at half time against Sunderland. Miller, Fotheringham and Roberts. In fact, we were 3-0 up after 12 minutes. Fletcher came on, scored 2, and then Tom Beeding in the last minute made it 3-0. It was a bit unfortunate, but I think we deserved the win. We dominated possession, at least. We were just unlucky. And then the last game, Trabzonspor at home, 2-0 up after 30 minutes. Adam May and Connor Chaplin. Unfortunately, Hierlander got 2 and Douglas with the late goal to win it 3-2 for Trabzonspor. Now, that is basically pre-season. Don't think there's anything else to go over really. The tactics we're using obviously are going to be the same. Just do a quick pick. Let's have a look. Yeah, Chandler's going to be playing in this centre mid role. Ender Stevens there with Shane Griffin. We've got Murphy, Gale, Burgess, Griffin, Stevens, Fotheringham, Chandler, Roberts, Chaplin, Carl Bennett and Ishmael Miller. It's a decent side. Yeah, this is the guy that Leeds are trying to sign. He's not leaving. He is not leaving for any less than a couple of million, as far as I'm concerned, because he will be worth a couple of million, and he can play that shadow striker role. So if Chaplin gets his position as a poacher soon enough, you know, then we'll be laughing really, because Colburn can just drop in there, Chaplin could be used as a poacher. So I think that's pretty much it. The first game of the season is against Rochdale. We've been drawn in the cup against Bristol City away. So this first month is going to be interesting. We've got Rochdale today in this live game, Bristol City away in the cup, Luton away, Leyton Orient at home, Walsall away, Coventry at home. It'll be that Coventry game which we see next, of course. There was something I wanted to... What was it? I can't remember what it is that I wanted to look at. So I guess we're not going to look at it. So, without further ado, let's get into today's game. Let's hopefully get a winning start as well. Shane Griffin in centre back. Is anyone? Adam Webster's better than him in centre back. Let's put in Adam Webster. There we go, and he is a limited defender as well. So, yeah, as I say, let's get on with it. It's going to be a very tough game, this. Very, very tough. Playing in an interesting formation. Let's see what we've got. Now, this is the kind of game that if we're going to do well this season, hopefully we're going to get off to a great start. I'm quite confident. Just hoping that isn't overconfidence. Fotheringham he's hit the post after 23 seconds. Not a bad start at all. We have been told by the board that we're expected to get the second round in the Capital One Cup, the third round in the FA Cup, and finish mid-table. Mid-table I feel is a doable. Novak hits it wide. Mid-table's it's a target that we can hit, I believe. Mark Fotheringham is injured. Not a great start for him. Adam May can come in, the youngster. He's a box-to-box midfielder mainly, so it's quite handy having him. He is, again, he looks like a very good player. His stats are going up big time. Potential to be a Sky Bet Championship central midfielder in the future. So let's see how he does in League One. So we're still 0-0. Just gone 10 minutes actually. Possession, we're not dominating, but we have had more. That's poor from Webster. He's done well though, and Miller is chasing out there. Stevens now. Stevens forward to Bennett. Can Bennett find the cross? Bennett, he's gone for goal there. He should have crossed it, but he saw the goal and went for it. Burgess now, long ball forward, and it's Ismail Miller. Miller. Oh, he's at the post. Oh no. We have hit the post twice already. Stevens ball in. It's headed away. Carl Bennett drops it back to Gale. Cameron Gale out wide to Stevens. Stevens ball in. It's headed away, and it's a corner once again. I can't believe we've hit the post twice already. 14 minutes gone into the season. Stevens with the throw in. Bennett to Chaplin. Chaplin looks to May. Adam May's been tackled, and it's Rowell. It's well intercepted by Webster, but he's cleared it away to Eastham. Back to Lillis. Lillis kicks it long. May with the header. Chaplin can't quite get there, but it's given straight away to Burgess, and Burgess with the clearance has found Bennett here. Bennett's got to pass this surely. Don't go. Stop going for goal, Bennett. It's cleared away. Gale with the header to Roberts into Chaplin. Connor Chaplin looks wide, but it's given away to Webster. Miller finds Roberts. May. We're passing the ball about nicely here. Roberts back to May. May to Gale. Cameron Gale. Chaplin. Ishmael Miller. Oh, Miller has scored on his debut. It's 1-0 Portsmouth. And that is a fantastic goal. Seriously, what a goal that is. The passing was absolutely beautiful. When we weren't giving the ball away, the passing was beautiful there. And it's well deserved. It's nothing less than we deserve. Just under 20 minutes gone, and we're 1-0 up. Gale with the pass into Chaplin there. Chaplin's through ball to Miller. It's already an assist for Chaplin, and that's a beautiful finish by Miller. What a start. Throw in Rafferty to Bennett. Vincenti is well in there. Burgess finds Murphy. That's poor from Murphy, and it's Henderson. It's a great block. Roberts' pass is intercepted. Okay, another highlight as Novak tries to play it across, but Chandler's header finds Rafferty. Vincenti, good save by Murphy. It's a good strike. Henderson's lost out to Gale though. Cameron Gale brings the ball away. There's a lot of highlights. Burgess, Miller, May. Into Roberts. Roberts' ball over the top's intercepted, but May gets the ball back. Chandler. Bennett heads into Chaplin. Connor Chaplin's tackled. It's Webster now. May. Chandler. Into Bennett. Carl Bennett. Chandler again. Back to Bennett. Bennett through to Chandler. Oh, his cross comes shot. Goes straight across the face of goal. Nobody there to knock it in. Ender Stevens with the throw in. Bennett. Chandler. I'd quite like it to be half time soon. We're only 26 minutes gone. Gale gets the ball. He's got to play this. Oh, nice. Chaplin through to Miller. Ishmael Miller. Miller again. Oh, come on. It's still 1-0. We approach the half-hour mark. Gale though. Chaplin. His header given away to Kennedy. Eastman. Bennett's pass is blocked by Chaplin. Played out to Vincenti. It's given away though. It's Cameron Gale. Chaplin. Pompey counter here. May looks wide to Gale. That's a lovely pass. Gale. Roberts. Gary Roberts. Ball into Bennett. Carl Bennett makes it 2-0 on the half-hour mark. And this is going perfectly. It really is. Roberts ball in. Bennett with the volley. And as I say, it's no less than we deserve. 9 shots altogether, 54% possession. We're doing really well. I'm really happy with how we started. Sorry, guys. Very unprofessional of me. Webster now. Looks for Miller. Chaplin. Carl Bennett. Carl Bennett with the shot. Saved by Lillis, and it's a corner to Portsmouth again. Ball swung in, headed away by Novak. It's Ender Stevens. Stevens into Chandler. Chaplin now. Connor Chaplin's ball in. It's Miller. Shot blocked, and it's another corner. Stevens ball in. Oh! Deflected just over. Stevens. Gonna go straight for a throw? No, May keeps it in. He's tackled, and luckily that's the end of the highlight. Come on, just get us through. Come on, just please be half time soon. Bennett to Chaplin. Chandler, Miller. Ishmael Miller. He's got to find a pass. Miller finds Roberts. This shot's blocked by Miller there. Chaplin finds Bennett. Bennett's been brought down. It's a penalty. Penalty to Portsmouth. Just before half time, and can Portsmouth get their third goal of the game, make it 3-0. What a start to the season this would be. Gary Roberts saved. Oh, I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. Lillis kicks it long. Burgess. May flicks it. Miller to Chaplin. Oh, that's unfortunate, but it's just one of those things, I suppose. We're still 2-0 up, so Gale, Chaplin, Connor Chaplin. This could be an interesting highlight, seeing as it should be half time, really. May. Oh, just wide. Very good first half. Very happy with that. Let's keep this going. I may look at making a sub or two. Or, well, it'll only be the one. Tempted to bring on Howison for Miller and then move Chaplin into this position. I might do that a bit later. I'm going to leave things as they are for now, because I don't feel like we need to change anything at the moment. Henderson has the ball. It's played through towards Novak. Webster's tackle with a goal kick. I'm sorry about yawning. It is very unprofessional of me. Stevens now. Webster. Eastman heads it away, but it's May now. May into Miller. Miller back to Roberts. Gary Roberts. It's lovely ball into Bennett. Oh, saved by Lillis. That was a beautiful pass from Roberts. And we really have absolutely dominated here. Stevens ball in, and it's caught by the keeper. So we... Oh, God. I really am sorry about this. I'm not too sure why I'm so tired. Chandler, can he find a pass? He's gone for goal, and it's wide. Oh, it's a corner, in fact. Stevens is ball in. It's headed back out to him. Into Stevens again. Ball in towards back post. It's headed away again. Carl Bennett gets there first. Back to Stevens. Stevens ball in. Oh, Miller, how did he not score there? How is that not 3-0? Alessandra. McNulty. Novak. Into Alessandra. Well wide. This is the point where I'm going to make those... make that sub that I was talking about. I'm going to bring Howison on there. Stick Chaplin as a poacher. Give him a bit more of a chance up there. Who else is looking knackered? Chris Chandler's looking absolutely knackered. I'll bring Michael Doyle on just to try and shore things up there. So I've made all three subs now. Chandler's also been yellow carded, so it's probably a good job I did bring him off. Alessandra, oh, it's 2-1. That's not good. we keep conceding these late goals, like last 20 minutes or so. I'm not going to change anything though, because we've deserved the victory here. Maybe if they get another highlight go their way, I'll think about changing it. There's McNulty. Gives the ball away to Gale. May. Roberts. Roberts is tackled, but it's Henderson now. Alessandra. It's well wide again. I'm going to change it to this. No, I won't just yet. Roberts. Howison. Looks towards Chaplin. Chaplin's through. Oh, saved by Lillis. Mistake by the defender. Set Chaplin through. And if he had scored that, that would have been game over. Error. Oh, no. Ball swung in. Head it. Oh, no way. No way is that in. I have not seen that before. Ball swung in by Allen. Eastman with the header. Stevens heads it away off the line, but incredibly the ref's given it. I do not believe that. Oh. I don't know what it is at the moment. Last 3 games we have given away last minute goals. Not happy with that at all. We should have won. Gary Roberts missed a penalty. I don't believe it. Look at that. 87th minute again. I don't know what's going on with us at the moment. But a point in our opening game of the League One season, it could be worse. It could be much, much worse. So, as I said, the next game that you guys will see, it could be worse. First game down in League One, Birmingham lose 5-1 to Walsall. It could be worse. We're going to be playing against Coventry in the next episode. Let's have a look. Fotheringham out for 3 to 4 months. That's not good. Yeah. But yeah, that's not the greatest start to the season. That's not what I was expecting after being 2-0 up. But I don't know, maybe I should have gone defensive a bit earlier. I don't know. I still don't think that was over the line. I'm not sure. But it's been given, so there's not much I can do about it. Right, anyway, so say I'll see you in the next episode. Please leave a like. Um, any comments, please subscribe. Um, it would mean the world to me if you could do that for me. Um, if you're interested in keeping watching these videos, I'm not getting a huge amount of views on them is all, and I just want to know that it's definitely worthwhile keep going with this, because I'm getting to a point now where I'd like to play Football Manager more than I am, because obviously I don't have a huge amount of space on my PC at the moment. I'm waiting until Christmas to get a hard drive, and so I can only record, say, 1-2 episodes at a time and upload for the next day. So I just want to make sure it's still worthwhile, because otherwise I'd probably be in about 4th, 5th season by now. So anyway, thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.